Right, I should do that. Quick job that was, but we're all sorted. Tell you one thing, for a mid-October morning, it's pretty nice outside. Early morning like this. Splendid. Right, well the cows have got a bit of feed left, but they definitely need some more, so hopefully today, fingers crossed, I'll have that sorted. I have been told by George that Keith is coming to save the day. He's actually coming to drop off his Massey. So I'll see what time he appears, but we can't do anything. Oh, that's loud, isn't it? Oh God. What's that? Tony's doing some outside. Best not. Let's just hope George doesn't hear it. He'll go nuts again. But yeah, we're just waiting on Keith, and then we can do a feed mix. Because without it, we can't really pick the bales up, and we need to do it properly. And the good thing about it is I know that Keith's bringing up the bucket, so we can go in here and get some of that concentrate. It's actually been sitting there for a while now. And we haven't actually used it because we're waiting on the silage bales to ferment, but luckily they are all fermented now. And that's to the load all, so we can't use that. I've shoved that out of the way, but yeah, this is it's still alright. I mean, it's good stuff. It's just when you get it in there and do a bit of feed mix. So that is the plan. Feed mix today, definitely, straight away. And then, fingers crossed, we're going to get out in the field and we're going to spread some muck. Got loads of it piling up. I don't know how much exactly, but I know we've got quite a lot of slurry, a lot more than slurry-wise compared to the manure, which is not too bad. I have noticed as well that the cows are not really eating as much as they used to. I think they're just getting fed up of pretty much hay. I mean, that's what we've been giving them for a while. So the silage today, giving that for the first time, I'm hoping they'll be well happy, and then we'll get some milk coming up, because George has been moaning for ages now about the amount of milk we're producing, saying it's just not good enough. So I think that's down to the feed. But anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to finish off the Massey. I might give it a bit of a blast and wash it ready, because I know I'm going to be using that out in the field today. And then, yeah, hopefully by that time, Keith will come. It's going to be strange seeing Keith on the farm. We usually go down to him. I'm sure he'll have lots to say. Will I understand any of it? Well, that's something completely different. I'm sure this Massey has actually got more scratches on now than when we got it, but I don't remember actually knocking it. It is picking up a few bits of wear. I'm not entirely sure why, but anyway, hey up. Is that Keith? I think that's Keith. He's going the wrong way. Hey Keith, where are you going? What? Just come back this way, come through here. What is he doing? Going the wrong way, Keith is. Where's he gone now? Oh, I don't know. Let's just stick that there for a sec. I hope he's coming now. He's here. He's here. Parker over there, Keith. I haven't got a clue what he's saying. I haven't got a clue. Doing something up there, aren't they? That'll do, mate. Turn her off. Hey up, Keith. How's it going?
Yep. Not too bad, mate. How are you?
I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. Nice one for dropping this off. It's going to help us out quite a bit.
No, I do need that though, but really.
I don't know what you said, mate. I'll be honest with you. I'm just going to be straight with you. I haven't got a clue what you just said.
Right, well, it's your turn.
What? Alright, and whatever, yep. I'll leave you to it. He's walking away now. What is he on about? I mean, I was honest with him. I said I didn't know what he's on about. I guess it's my job to take this off him. I mean, hell. Got a beacon on. Maybe he hasn't got a beacon on his Massey. No, he hasn't. Oh, we can turn that off. At least we've got the bale grab, but we haven't got the bucket. Where's the bucket? Oh, I don't know. We haven't got the bucket, have we? I do like this, though. This Massey has actually been really useful. The main thing is we've got something, haven't we?
Hey up, my mate Keith, how's it going?
Hey up, George has found him now.
Oh, you alright then? Yep. Oh, that's good then, Right, well, nice one for dropping that off. I know Scroft will get some use out of that.
I sure will.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Here it is. Yeah, no worries, we'll give it you back by the end of the day.
Ah, that's what he said then. Alright, and yeah, we can do that, can't we? But what are you going to do then, Keith? Wait around?
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, you get a good run. Yeah, I'll get your brew on now. I'll sort that out for you.
Nice one, George. I'm glad you know what he's saying. What's he say, George?
He said, you're a young lad, you'll get it one day.
You're joking me, that's what he said?
He did.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't know. Just do.
My God. Well, you're going to have to teach me, aren't I?
Oh, we haven't got enough time for that.
I doubt it. I'll leave you to it then, I'll get the feed mix on.
Ah, no worries. Wait up, what's that noise?
Nothing, George, it's absolutely nothing.
It's not nothing, what's going on out front of our house?
Nothing, just leave it be. It's all good, mate, it's all good. It's not bothering us, is he?
What do you mean he's not marving us? Oh, you telling me Tony's outside there again? Right, that's it. I'll go sort him out.
I mean, there's no point, George. Keith, I don't know what you're saying, but don't egg him on. God almighty. Oh God, here we go. Tony's there as well. I'm going to stay back. Keith, stay here, mate.
Tony, I've told you, you're going to have to move this outside my driveway. I've got to get in and out. I don't give a what you're doing. Move it.
Ah, shut up. I've had enough of you. It's all the time. I'm allowed to be wherever I want. Told you. It's not private. It's public. I can come up and down here as much as I want. So, you. I'll do what I want. And I'm spreading slurry just because you can't afford this. Better setup than you've got.
I don't care what the setup it is. What I care about is you not faffing about outside my drive. How do you expect me to get in and out? We spoke about this before. I thought me and you were getting better. But this is it again. Same old from you. Now move it before I come and drive all over it. Your hoses want to work then when I'm blocking them.
George, calm down. I'll sort it again, as always.
And you keep out of it as well, because you nothing to do with you this, son. Between me and Tony. I agree. He doesn't do it.
Keith, what are you saying, pal? I don't know what you're saying, Keith. Are you saying something good or bad?
Anyway, right, that's it. I've told you. You're not shifting it. I'll sort this out. Right, that's it. I've told you, Tony. I've warned you.
Whatever. I'm carrying on and I'll be done. Give me an hour and I'll be out your hair. Just let me finish it off.
An hour? In an hour's time, you'll be gone.
I will. I don't want no grief. I just want to get this job done.
Right, fine. An hour. That's fine. We're not going to be out of here in an hour, but you need to be gone by then, because you've got to remember you're blocking our access to our driveway. If you're up down your end, I won't give a but because you're outside of here, it's a problem, and you know it is, and I don't want this anymore. We've got to sort this out and get along.
Jesus Christ, man. He's actually trying to get along with it. Well said, George.
Alright, well, it's true.
Alright, an hour. I'll be done. Don't worry. Now go back inside, making a fool of yourself.
I'll fool myself. I'll give you fool in a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have changed though. What are you on about, Keith? I'm better than what I was. Back in the day, I would have lost my mind to that.
Man, I'm kind of speechless from this whole situation.
Why? What's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? I mean, I don't know what Keith's saying. You're going out kicking off, then you're all of a sudden you're reasonable with him. Like you've had a conversation and I've not known about it. And I just don't know what's going on. I mean, are we all good or not?
Yeah, we're all good. Crack on, get that feed mix done anyway. Me and Keith will go inside, have a good chat. You get that job done so we can take it back.
Alright then. Yeah, alright then. I mean, I don't know what's just happened. I'll be honest, I haven't got a clue what's just happened at all. I kind of understood Keith a little bit there, though. I think. Maybe. George did, anyway. Right, I'm going to have to move some of the stuff. He's parked his thing there. I can't get to my A now, and I've got to go round the back with the silage. I need a bucket for that stuff as well, so that's not going to be good. So we'll have to just shovel a few loads in, I guess. Do it by hand, but it's not ideal, is it? I'll move around some of the gear so we can get access. That's all we can do. Anyway, let's get everything sorted out. I'll tell you one thing, I'm proud of the fact that I reverse parked in that in there, because look how it just is a tight fit. Right, so I decided to use the Ford. At the end of the day, it don't matter, it's a tractor on the farm. George will either say I shouldn't, but he always ends up letting me anyway. Right, so we'll leave that like that for a bit, and then we're going to go and get... Yeah, need to put the PTO in first. Yeah, we're going to go and get ourselves... Actually, we'll go and get the silage bales. I want to see what they look like. Let's start off by doing that. Been looking forward to doing this feed mix for a while now, so I'm just glad, and the sun's just come out as well, which is nice to see. We're only about 9. They have got a bit of feed there, but they do need topping up, and I think this young beef stock here needs some feed, definitely, because they've just got hay. It'll do them the world of good. Right, so let's pick up 2 bales, that should be enough. Let's just take that wrap off. There we go. Got a few there ready, just in case. It's got some good rear weight on this. I didn't know if it'd end up being a bit flimsy and want to tip over, but it seems alright. Alright, so off we go. Let's go load these, and they actually look really good, this silage does. I think we did the right thing by drying it out a little bit before we started wrapping it, because it's not wet silage, it's not sticky or anything, it's just right. Which probably means we're going to have a good dry matter content, which means there's more feed to go around. So let's drop this in, and then we'll go get some hay and turn the mixer on as soon as we put these in so it breaks up. Just about, I think, you know. There we go. Alright, that's that done then, so that worked out alright. So let's turn the mixer on. I do hope this fork can cope, it should do. Right, there we go, we're turning. So let's go drop a few hay bales in. I mean, the hay bales are smaller, so it's probably going to be silage heavy, but that's alright. I mean, the cows have just been feeding on hay for a long time now, so I think they'd probably prefer a bit of a different feed when it comes to that. We could put 2 in or 3. Let's go put 2 in. I mean, yeah, in fact, let's get 3. Let's see if we can pick 3 up and put that in. That'll be good. Try and get this right, because it's the easiest thing in the world to do. There we go. Hopefully that'll break down. The mixer is on. There you go. It's nicely taking that in. So now we need to get some of that mix over there, and it should be alright. Should work a treat. Fingers crossed. Now look at that. It's actually mixed in really well. That is a good feed mix. I've just checked it. Smells good as well, but we got a good amount of silage in there, a good amount of hay. And I did go and get a shovel, and I probably put in about 5 shovel loads of this. And obviously you want to be doing it with a bucket, so I don't know how much we should be putting in. I think we can probably try and get that right after we've done a few TMR mixes, because when we have, we can see how productive the cows actually are. So let's go feed them. I'm hoping to have a bit for both barns. So we want to give some to the beef stock and to the dairy cows. So we've got there, if we have a look, it says 18,926. So I'm thinking we should put 10 in here at least. So let's tip it out, and we'll get it down to there, and then when it's there we'll stop it and give the rest, about 8,000, to the beef stock. Because I know the beef stock got quite a bit, but it is hay after all, whereas this is full on TMR mix, and it's about time we've been doing this for our cows, to be honest. It's well overdue. There you go, that should be enough. At least we know that the Ford actually does well with this. I might actually back in, because it makes my life easier coming back out. I have to say though, Keith has saved the day. He really has. I think that should do fine there. Nearly empty now. That dial is brilliant, isn't it? It lets you know exactly what's in there. Right, let's turn her off. And there we go. How good's that? First feed mix done. And as you can see, the cows are happy. They're all inside, feeding in there, and these ones have come out. So, brilliant news. Well done, Keith. I'm hoping to see some difference now in our productions rate when it comes to the milk and output. But also, I'm probably going to see a difference in the amount of feed that's been consumed by the cows. I think they'll love it that much that it'll go down a bit quicker. If that's the case, we're going to have to do more feed mixes, but that's why we've gone out in the fields and done hay, and we've also done straw, and we've even done, you know, the silage. It's so we can give the cows a better feed mix and keep them more happy on the farm. But yeah, overall, brilliant news. Right, I'm going to go in now. I think it's a good time if I join them lot for a brew. See what they're going on about. They're probably moaning about Tony. Wouldn't surprise me. Seems like Keith's in on it as well.
You're right about that, Keith. Oh, God, I enjoyed that. What time is it now? 12 o'clock. Jesus Christ, we've been in there hours. Well, he best have moved that. I'm telling you now.
I think he has, George. Yeah, he has.
Well, that's right then. Fair play, fair play. He's a man of his word.
Yeah, he's just down there, but he's moved out the way.
Well, that's that then. Right, load it up for Keith and he can get on his way.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm doing it now, Keith. Don't worry.
yeah.
Right, let's sort this out so we can get off, and then I'm going to do some slurry spreading. It does need to be done.
Hey, up now.
I know, I'm just testing it out, that's all. There we go, actually, I can do it in the end.
Oh, you were close though, weren't you?
Yeah, well, you come have a go then.
I'm alright, I'd rather watch you struggle.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
Well, it's comical.
Fair play. At least you get some joy out of something.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing at all.
Oh, that'll do there. That's good enough, that is, Scroft.
Alright, mate, I'll turn it off.
Stick that beacon on for him.
Yeah, alright then. There you go.
Right, strap it down.
Yep. There you go. It's all sorted. Good to go, Keith.
Yeah, that.
No, thank you, mate. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You helped out quite a bit there. It's a nice one for that.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. Sorry. Right,
Alright, mate. Yeah, sound.
he said, right, well, I best get going then. See you in a bit.
Yeah, see you in a bit, Keith. Right, well, George, while he sorts out and heads off, I'm going to go start doing the slurry spreading. I want to get some slurry out on that field that we ploughed the other day.
Alright, then, well, have fun. I'm going to go back inside.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, if it's 12 o'clock now, I best crack on, really.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how did that feed mix go?
It went really well. Really well. Honestly, cows look like they're well happy.
Oh, that's great then. Nice one, Keith, eh?
Yeah, nice one, Keith. Right, see you in a bit, George.
See you in a bit.
Right, it's going to be good using this. I don't think we've used this much at all since we've had it, so it's going to be nice to use it. I mean, we did get this off Keith, you know. We actually bought this off Keith. That was the first time I met the bloke. So, yeah, it's nice to get it out in the fields. It is a beast of a thing. I mean, he said it was pink. It is a bit pink after all, but it's not that pink. Anyway, I'm starting that again. I'll be here all day. Right, I'll get it filled up, get the pump on, and get this. Should do the job. I mean, it's the first time I've actually emptied from here, but I've heard it's supposed to be really full, so we best get it sorted out. There we go. Full up to the brim. As you can see there. I do love this thing. It's a beast. Let's hope it gets through here. It should do. Fingers crossed. If not, we'll have to stop. Don't want to do any damage. Hoping it does. Saves me going through that field. Yeah, look at that. Spot on. Easy. Nothing to worry about. I have to be careful here though. There we go. Look at the cows happy. Still feeding out there, aren't they? They've had it for a few hours now, with us sitting inside chatting. Like I said, we're going to shift some slurry on the field. You can see the difference. This one's got muck on it, that one's just turned soil, so it does need going there. And I was having a good chat with George about this. I think Keith put his 2 cents in as well, but like I said, George understood Keith, but I didn't understand a word he said. But basically we're on about the field and what we're going to plant, and the options that we said before are still pretty much our only options. But what we were kind of contemplating is when to plant it. And I said start November would be the perfect time. Gives it like probably a few weeks before the frost sets in to germinate, and then I think that'll be a perfect time then. And I'm kind of looking forward to the idea of maybe linseed, but it is down to George after all, so we'll see what he thinks. I think linseed would be a good idea, to be honest. Right, so let's make sure everything's sorted. And then what we'll do is we'll quickly just open this so we can get a better view of this as it's happening. And off we go. Let's just turn it on. There we go. Let's do this. It might take a bit to do this, but we'll try our best to make sure we're not missing bits. It is pretty tricky to see. We are going to have to go back though and fill up quite a bit, I'd say. Used a little bit already. It does go down quick, slurry does. But it's good stuff. It really is good stuff. Get on the field. Natural fertiliser. Saves you money. It's a really good idea to do. So it will benefit us. So far, so good. Hey, I tell you something. That spread pretty good. Dead happy with that. I'm going to have to probably come on this field and maybe spread some solid fur at some point when we're actually midway through the growth, but I think that's pretty decent. I mean, you can see the difference between the actual manure. That spread us really well as well. It really did with that one we leased out, but yeah, this is pretty decent as well. But I think with that field all being sorted, I'm going to head off now and try and spread some in the big grass field, because actually I have got plenty left and it's only 2 o'clock now, so there's plenty of time as well on the day. So why don't we start empty, because we've got 2 slurry pits. And look, I mean, it'd be better if we joined them together, but George did say when he was building the farm expansion that it would have cost too money to kind of like channel them together. So we're going to have to empty from both sides really. So why don't we go fill this up and head out to the grass field and just put a couple of loads on up there, and then I think that'll be it for the day. We did do a late feed, so we're probably not going to have to feed the cows again, which is good news. So let's just manoeuvre this and we'll back it up over there, because I know this one's getting full as well. So if we try and juggle where we're taking from, I think that'll be much better. It's going to be a tight squeeze, this is. It really is. That should be better. Tricky on the yard, but we did it in the end. We did it. There we go. Right, let's fill it back up. Well, the funny thing is, the last time I drove down this way, I was driving past, just check on the grass field. I do that every now and again, just to keep an eye on it. Well, we're not down this way. I actually saw that he left all his straw in his field, Tony did. And he has, look. He still hasn't baled up that straw. He probably wants to do that soon. Oh, he's even got some weeds coming through. Maybe he doesn't want it. Maybe he's actually using it, putting it back into the ground. A bit strange though. Maybe he's got plenty of straw. Or he didn't like it. Maybe it was bad quality. I don't know. But it's not like... It's not normally something you'd see. But anyway, it's not my business really. Right, so big grass field it is. Let's get some of this spread. This will do this the world of good, because last time this field actually turned out a really good amount of grass and we've got some good silage from it, so I'm expecting this to go down well on the field. That should do us, so let's turn this on and off we go. Let's go paint the field.
At least she didn't lie when she told me she had something crazy. 4 days, 4 nights, I'm losing track of time, and I wonder who am I? 4 eyes, yours, mine, and I wonder who you might be till you open up your mouth. 4 days, 4 nights, I'm losing track of time, and I wonder who am I? Yeah, 4 eyes, yours, mine, and I wonder who you might be till you open up your mouth. No curves, no nothing. What you see when you look at the horizon? No earth, just flat. No black holes, but it's none of that. No curves, no nothing. What you see when you look at the horizon? No earth, just flat. No black holes, but it's none of that. No earth, just flat. No black holes, but it's none of that. No curves, no nothing. What you see when you look at the horizon? No earth, just flat. No black holes, but it's none of that.
I think that's it for me today. I've been out in the field for ages and I've just about run out on this load. I ended up doing about 4 or 5 loads. I think this is my 5th load. And I've painted about half the field. So you can probably just tell. It's going down now, the sun, so it's difficult. But there's half this field, you know, from that line about halfway there. You can just about make it out that side there has been spread. I haven't done that much of a layer, to be honest. I probably would have liked to put a bit more on, but it's not too bad. I mean, yeah, 5 loads is a lot more than expected. I also did the arable field as well, so not too bad. I think George will be happy. We've definitely made some room for the cows anyway, with all the slurry that they're going to keep pumping out. They'll probably pump out more now that they're feeding better. We'll wait and see. But I think that's me done for the evening. Go back, get myself some tea, and then job done. Definitely done everything I set out to do today. It has been a bit of a strange day though. I mean, Keith came down, saved the day. We did a feed mix finally because of that. Silage has actually turned out really good, better than I expected. And at one point I thought Tony and George were going to have another brawl, but instead they actually were pretty mature about it, which was great to see. So let's hope that's a change for the better, because at the end of the day we are technically neighbours, so we don't really want to have problems like that on your own doorstep. But let's get back. Let's take this slurry tanker back. I will clean it off tomorrow. I'm not going to do that today. And I've still got the other half of the field to do, so it might just be a good idea to do it when it's all done. We may as well finish it off now that we've started it. We just haven't got enough time, unfortunately, in this day. But it has been a productive one. I do prefer it when we've been productive on the farm. We haven't had any problems, and currently things are going really well. We're getting through things. We're starting to make the most of everything we can on the farm, and hopefully soon these cows right here will be pumping out that milk, so we can start getting a bit of well-earned cash and investing it, I guess, eventually on the farm. And I am looking forward to planting next month. It's going to be important to do that. But I think that's it for me this evening. I'm going to get back, get some food, quickly just check on the cows on the way, and then same again tomorrow. That's the life as a farmhand.